Only on 4, it's not often that first responders get a chance to reunite with people they've saved. And it's rare for it to happen nearly a decade later. But one little boy just had to say thanks. CBS 4's Jeff Todd is live in Littleton tonight. And Jeff, that's where Robbie Smith nearly died.
Kathy, he was 1 month shy of his second birthday, but this shallow creek was too much water for the little toddler. Luckily, there were some good Samaritans in the area who were able to pull him out of the creek. They also were able to flag down a fire truck that was coincidentally passing by. All of these factors saved his life.
We went to this other pond that we could catch a lot of carp at.
8-year-old Robbie loves to fish.
One of the biggest things I've caught out of there was a 50-pound turtle.
And like any fisherman, he loves to tell fish stories.
So I went and I jerked my pole with a worm and a hook and a bobber right next to this little hole, and this frog came out.
He has another story where the details are unbelievable.
How'd you fall in?
I saw a pitchfork and I wanted to go and grab it.
Her 2-year-old child is missing.
March 3rd, 2009 is a day these firefighters will never forget.
I think of that call almost every time I drive by that ditch.
Someone just pulled a 1-year-old child out of the creek.
Engine 4.
The 2-year-old child they just pulled out of the creek and it's not breathing.
So we got him in the back of the ambulance as quick as we could. He was slippery, cold, wet. Came into the ambulance doing CPR, and when we arrived at the hospital, we delivered him screaming.
And I knew that it was hard for them to have to find a baby in that condition and then actually bring him back to life.
This weekend, Robbie, now grown up, wanted to say thanks.
Because they saved my life.
His big sister, she saw him fall in the creek. It means a lot to her to meet them, and me too. I just want to thank them.
A story 7 years ago no one could forget, and now an unforgettable reunion.
We get enough things that go wrong to have something positive come out even so many years later definitely feels good.
I'm just gonna probably remember this like my whole life.
I really liked having you here.
Robbie's mom told us that they're still looking for 2 more men to give thanks. They told us that their names are Ernest Gallegos and Mr. Montoya. They're the guys who actually pulled Robbie out of the creek and started the CPR. If anybody can help us get in touch with those guys, email me. We've got some contact information on CBS Denver. Robbie's mom told us today he just wants to give him a hug. We're live in Littleton tonight. Jeff Todd, CBS 4 News.